Good evening, this is Outdoor Indoor. Tonight we're gonna be doing...
We're doing a catch and cook tonight. It's gonna be exciting. We're going to try and catch a sunny, and then we're going to bring it back to my house and cook it.
Alright, let's get to it. Hey guys, we're back out here. Just a simple float, and we're hopefully gonna catch something here for you, so let's see if we can get them, alright? Stay tuned.
Hey everyone, it's me, Chris. I'm fishing with this worm.
What worm?
Inning stage. We've been casting. We have been getting bites, and so far, we've been getting pretty good bites, but not as no fish yet. But they are coming. They are coming. So right now, we're just letting the fish guide us where we have to go, and eventually we will get that fish and start cooking. Because I am hungry for a fish. Is he on?
Alright guys, we're back out here. Chris just caught our dinner, apparently.
Yeah.
Show him.
Let me tell you, everyone. Here it is. It is a beautiful sunny, about 4 or 5 inches, right? What do you think?
No, that's like a 10-inch bluegill.
It doesn't look 10 inches to me, but what do I know? I suck at math. Was that a catch?
No.
Okay. Well, anyways, I literally just cast it in, and I told Antonio, "Hey, I'm calling it. I'm gonna get one right now." In what do you expect? This is it. It just, boom, right on the hook. I caught it. So I reeled it in, and here we go. Now I don't know what. Hey everyone, it's Chris, and here we are going to marinate the fish that I caught. So Antonio, please explain what we are doing tonight.
Okay, so basically we did a simple fillet on our sunny. We put half a lemon into the Ziploc bag to start marinating it. And what the lemon's gonna do is, since it's citric acid, it's actually gonna start breaking down the proteins and actually start cooking the fish. Then we have here some garlic that I just chopped, and we're gonna now do some chive, which will give it a little more flavor. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna let it sit overnight, and then we're gonna pan fry it. And then after we pan fry it, we're gonna put a little bit of butter on it.
Wow. We're gonna turn this into a big meal, aren't we?
As big as you could get from one little fish. So now I'm just kind of like dicing the chive a little bit, you know. You want to make it as equal as possible here, but it doesn't all have to be equal. And then what we're going to do is we're going to take our garlic, put it in.
So this is only one kind of way of marinating, or what other ways are there?
There are a bunch of ways that you could cook sunfish. Particularly for me, the more overpowering the marinade, the better, because they do have a very fishy taste. They're not bad, and if you absolutely had to eat it in the wild, you would definitely eat it in a survival situation. Other than that, you know, if you go look at other catch and cooks, you could cook it with Frank's Red Hot. You do like a batter. You pan fry it like we're gonna do tomorrow, but we're not doing any batter. We're just doing straight up fillet. I mean, you can't really go wrong. As long as you marinate the fish, and, you know, different people have different tastes. Like I said, I like to marinate mine longer so I don't have to deal with the fishy taste quite as much. But you could definitely tell what this thing was eating if you just ate it raw, without anything on it. But I'm not going to go into depth here with how we actually filleted the fish. Though you can go check out other people on YouTube who have done things like this, per se. I'm pretty sure some of the people who are affiliated with the Guggen Squad channel have catch and cooks on their channels. and I believe quite a few of them actually have demonstrated how to clean fish
Do you
before.
know by heart their names so we can guide them in the best direction?
Unfortunately, no, but I gave you a channel with plenty of good fishing people, and, shout out to the Guggen Squad, hoping they hear this.
Antonios very much follows that. He loves them all the time, always refers to them. He loves all their products.
You gotta learn from the best. To be the best, you learn from the best.
That's true. That's true.
Even though we both still suck at fishing.
Well, I'm still learning.
Yep.
And so basically now what we're going to do is we're going to let this sit a little bit. And we're just going to put some salt. And that's really about it.
Okay.
So let's see.
Sounds so beautiful, doesn't it?
Put some oregano?
Oregano in this? Why not? Put
Okay.
whatever we can in this.
Oh, grab me the olive oil, actually.
Olive oil.
Yeah, olive oil is actually a very good flavor intensifier because it tends to absorb the flavor of your vegetables very well, and it tends to come out in the actual fish itself.
Olive oil. Okay, everyone. This is canola oil. And here is the olive oil. Extra virgin, right?
Yeah. So we're gonna put about a teaspoon, 2 teaspoons. So that's 2 teaspoons right there. So it's half a lemon, 2 teaspoons of extra virgin olive oil, a teaspoon of salt, an entire clove of garlic, and a little bit of chive if you'd like. And we're also going to put some oregano.
That sounds like a very beautiful, delicious marinate.
Just about a teaspoon. Then what you're going to do is you're going to take the air out, and you're just going to kind of work the fish into the marinade.
You to work your magic. Work the magic of the marinade.
You could shake it, but if you actually press onto and into the flesh, it actually forces the other liquids to enter into it, making the marinating process go faster. Even though we do have all night.
I didn't actually know that.
So there you go. That is your simple marinated sunfish.
Now, okay, everyone, give a comment on what you think this kind of looks like to you. It looks kind of good. Now it's not done yet, but you know.
I mean, you're not really going to see much, but here's one of the fillets.
In my opinion.
And you can see how it turned kind of white already. That's because, like I said, the lemon is actually cooking it.
In my opinion.
We're indoor. We're bringing the catch and cook back to you today. Now, this is the next day after we caught and filleted our fish and put it to marinade. So what we're going to do now is we're going to get this pan up to temperature, and then we're basically just going to fry it up, drain it from excess oil, and then give you a taste test reaction. So what we do, we're going to put this up to high. We're going to put it at 5, right? We're going to coat the pan in a little bit of olive oil. Alright. Now this is going to sit and warm up while we get this ready. Smells pretty good, right, Chris?
Yeah. Always do a sniff test to make sure everything smells good.
Smells like actual seafood.
Yeah, it smells like something you catch from the ocean.
I don't know if that's a good thing. We gotta wait a little bit, let this warm up.
And
One thing I am gonna get is some black pepper, because we didn't put any on yesterday.
okay.
And it's getting there.
So how long will this so we're doing a cook. What do you think this thing will taste like?
Definitely like garlic.
Like garlic. Awesome.
100%.
Well, this is it. Just imagine gourmet food from this pan to something. Well, he's doing something.
Yeah, we're gonna put the first piece in.
Ooh, you hear that sizzle? That means it's going. That means it's working. The geyser of the sizzle.
And then we're just gonna take the rest of our marinade and pour it in.
Ooh,
A little bit of heat.
that honestly smells really good. Now remember, I am the proud owner of this fish. I did catch it. Yeah. So with my fishing expertise and Tony's cooking skills, this thing will come out pretty good.
Well, we hope so.
My amateur cooking skills, fishing skills.
We don't exactly know how it's gonna taste, but we'll find out. So, we're just gonna put some pepper.
And because it's too small, Tony probably said this yesterday, couldn't get any bones out. So,
Oh no, we cut around all the ribs and everything.
oh, I thought I saw some bone in there.
No,
Oh, okay then, never mind.
there really shouldn't be any bones.
This looks like nice, good fish, chicken fish.
The fillet actually fell apart because the citric acid probably deteriorated the flesh.
Mmm.
Deteriorate in a bad, not in a bad way. Not like it's been sitting there for weeks at a time, but you know, it just did a little pre-cooking for us.
Good. So I was wondering, why don't you tell everyone that cool trick about the lemons?
Okay, so basically, any fish, if you're gonna marinate it, and you want to make sure that you're eliminating any bacteria or disease, what you do is you take a lemon or a lime, and you pour it onto the fish, and you let it marinate in the fridge for, what do we do, about 12 hours? It depends on the size of the fish, and it depends how much lemon you add, but basically what the lemon will do, since it's citric acid, is it will actually cook the fish. So it took the sunny, for example, and it took the opaque meat and turned it into a white meat, basically cooking it.
So it's pretty much like a pre-clean, and then you go ahead and cook it, and it's like pretty much killing all the bacteria.
Basically.
Wow. It's almost about done, everyone. You ready to judge this thing with your life?
Definitely not done. A few more minutes.
Mm. So what other kind of fish meals could you turn things like this into? Like, just in
Like the
general.
bluegill specifically?
Just anything, right? Like, yeah, just a bluegill, for example.
Well, you could take the regular fillets, like we did. Instead of marinating it, you can make a breading, and you could fry it, or you could grill the fish, leaving all the skin and everything on, and put it on the barbecue.
Mmm, sounds good.
You know, that's really about all that I know because I don't really eat bluegill often. But like I did mention the other night, we made this marinade powerful. That way we don't have to suffer through the fishy taste.
So, what's the best resource you'd recommend for fish recipes?
Honestly, Food Network is pretty good.
Food Network. I would have never guessed. What? Oh.
Really, just any YouTuber that does a catch and cook, they'll upload their actual recipe for what they cook. So if you just look around like what we're doing, I explained what I did. I'm not sure if other people do that, but they should, from what I've seen. All right, now let's grab some forks.
And here, everyone, here it is.
Looks beautiful, doesn't it?
All right, let's taste it, Chris.
Okay, let's see our reactions.
Do be careful, because there may be bone.
I could really taste that lemon. It's really good.
No fishy taste, right?
Not at all. No. So what's your review?
Like I said, we made the marinade really strong, and it actually came out really good. Other than the fact that our fillets kind of fell apart, but in the end, it came out. I'd give it at least a 7 out of 10.
Like he said, you can really taste that the lemon, the rich lemon. It's like eating really good salmon, except it's not salmon. But like my rating would be, because I never had this really before, a 7.5. We can do 0.5s, yeah. And next time though, I would catch a bigger fish and put it in like a fillet wrap.
Well, what's bigger than a sunny? You want to eat a bass?
Well, I'll go towards another species. Other species.
All right, guys. This is Outdoor Indoor. Thank you for tuning into the Catch and Cook. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll put the recipe in the comments. Or not in the comments. I'll put the recipe in the description. And I hope you enjoyed the video. Subscribe, share, and like. And if you would like to, leave us a comment. Have a good night.
See ya.
You guys didn't